everybody! How's it going? Happy Friday. Hey, we got sound. That's great. Hope everyone is having a great week and have excellent plans for the weekend. I know I don't, because Michael is riding roller coasters and having fun without me. But that's not to say I'm not having fun, because I still am. I even had a game night last night, so that was exciting. We played one of my favorites, The Magnificent. Oh my goodness, it's so fun. I love that game so much, and it was great to play it with people. I think I play that game mostly solo, so it was good to have a few gamers to play it with. Woo! And we played one that Michael hates called Through the Desert. So it was really great all around to play the games. Whee! And on Wednesday, we had a great stream. I showed off the Dominion app, the Steam app, and we played some games on Board Game Arena. So maybe we'll do that tomorrow night as well. A board game in real life? Are you kidding me? I know, it's crazy. I know. What is this craziness? Oh my God, jelly. That's right. Yes, do it. Do it. I did have a few solo games I wanted to show off, but Michael is teaching next Wednesday, so we are going to probably push the Wednesday stream to Tuesday, but I still might stream something anyway, just because, why not? Michael has given me privilege and given me this nice monitor, so it's very easy to stream using multiple screens. But he might want that back once he gets back, so we'll see. Hello, Dr. Sun. Hello, Bloody Lion. How's it going, everybody? Jelly of me, not of you. Well, yeah, probably. Nobody's ever jealous of me. Okay, that's not true. I do play all the games. People get jealous of that, too. But, it is true. I don't get as many games played if Michael isn't around. Eat! Gotta feed that kitty. Gotta feed him. Om nom nom. So I was excited to play some of the games I enjoyed last night. And, yeah, it was great. So, how's everybody going? How's everybody doing? Oh my goodness. So, all of the music streamers that I watch, there's new, regulations on Twitch where they have to delete all the VODs, and all the VODs are gone. I'm like, no! That's how I watch, a lot of these music streamers, just listening to them in the background. If they're not on, I could just listen to their music. So I'm like, oh my God, everything is gone. It is so sad. So I cried for days. And by days, I mean hours, because that just happened yesterday. So if you watch your music streamers, make sure to catch them when they are live. Otherwise, you'll be disappointed. Unless they write their own music, in which case, hey, even better. Michael is winning today. He had panda for lunch. Michael, have you been to Dorney Park? I know I have not been to Dorney Park. I have been to a lot of theme parks, but nothing really. I've been to a lot, but clearly not enough. I need to go to more. But I think Michael and I will go to Cedar Point. We'll go back to Cedar Point in August, so that will be exciting and fun. Maybe not yet, but maybe in August. You're losing audio and video, but still have chat. Okay. Well, hopefully that's because of your location and not because of my streaming. Actually, it does say I have dropped frames, so dang it. Why do I have dropped frames? I don't have anything going on, but yeah. So yeah, it's been mostly a working a lot of work. I'm doing getting a lot of stuff done while Michael's gone. So, because I can't play the games with him, so I'm doing a lot of work. So, it's been a lot of that. But, in the blogs, I have been writing about all the games we got to play. I don't know. When was it? Not last weekend, the weekend before. Memorial Day weekend, when we went out to Oklahoma to visit our friends John and Lainey. So, I have had plenty of things to write about in the blog. And I think I have, my whole blog works, week schedule, whatever, planned out through next week, because I've been playing a lot of games since I've been home. So having this little break from playing all the games has been okay, because I have enough to cover all of the blogs. So yes, all of the games were played in Oklahoma, and it was amazing fun. To see everybody, see friends, play games. So all of the blogs this week have been basically talking about all the games we got to play that weekend. To the best of my ability, anyway. So let's see. I guess I'll just jump right in, unless anybody has anything to say. There's always something to say. Is my stream, whatever. I don't know what's going on. It's not loading over here. Okay, now it's going. Okay. Just want to make sure. Make sure there's no problems. It keeps saying there's dropped frames. I'm like, what's going on? Why? It's got to be the internet connection, because there's literally, like, nothing else going on right now. Do you have that new Carcassonne yet? It's so pretty. I can't wait to get it. No. I want it. Definitely want it. I was actually going to follow up with Z-Man. I don't know if it's out in the US yet. Is it? I don't think it is. But I'm honestly so excited for Ultimate Railroads with the new Asian boards inside that huge box. I have all the other expansions and everything for Russian Railroads, because it is a favorite game of mine. I love Russian Railroads, but I haven't gotten the new Carcassonne yet. It is on the want to play, want to get list. I do have, like, Carcassonne with, like, a ton of expansions, so I might not need it, but I want it. Clumsy internet dropping frames. That's right. It's ridiculous. Keeps getting pushed back, it seems like. I need that Russian Railroads game as well. Still too much money right now. Waiting for that sale. Yeah, it is hard to get Russian Railroads. That's true. Did you hear about BSG reskin Arkham Horror Universe? I did hear about that. And I actually responded to several people on on Twitter. I'm like, hey, have you heard about Warehouse 13, the board game? Hey, Michael, if you can hear me, I've been pushing Warehouse 13. He'd be happy if he heard it. But happiness equals need, want equals happiness, therefore want equals need. I like your logic there, Weirdman. It makes total sense. So I did hear about the Arkham Horror Universe Battlestar Galactica re-theme or whatever, but yeah, if that interests you, you should check out Warehouse 13, the board game. Mort. Oh, whatever. Yeah, so good times. Yeah, so a lot of the games that we played in Oklahoma, we actually already showed off on the stream, which is great. A lot of the games I already own, like World Changers. Remember that? It was like a 10-minute card game. It was so fast. And it's such a great game. It's definitely a filler. And all the cards interact a little bit differently, and you're not going to use all the cards each game, so you don't really know what to expect, though you can kind of plan. If a card shows up, you're like, maybe I can plan for that card, and then everything will fall into place. Or you can just not plan for the card, and it will show up, and you can do other things. But yeah, it's a cute little card game. So I hope that gets distribution in the U.S. and maybe the BGG store will get it at some point. But yeah, I think it's a really nice card game. It was kind of surprising, just because, you know, there are so many, like, filler card games out there, and you never expect something to just be really good. I don't expect anything to be I expect everything to be really bad. So when it is good, it's, like, nice. It's a nice little surprise. Like, you know, set your bar low, and work your way up from there, right? Well, I guess that's me. I mean, because if you go in thinking that, the next Stonemaier game is going to be the next best thing, well, you might be disappointed. They've had some okay games, but they've also had some really great games. And a lot of them are even in the top 100. Like, most of their games are, like, in the top 100. But it's just, like, one of those, not everything can be Scythe or Wingspan or, all these different viticulture. Not everything can be like that. So I've set my bar low for all the games, and then Red Rising actually beat my bar, what I thought it would be. So that was great. It makes it so much better. It's not as great as Scythe, but it's, it's really great. So it's like, you gotta like, not hope for the best in every game. But I do. That's why I want to play all the games. I hope for the best, but my bar is low. I want to play every game to make sure I'm not missing the best game ever. Because even though a lot of people love the same games, a lot of popular games out there that a lot of people love, it's not necessarily the best game. My Grail game might be a game nobody's ever heard of. You don't know until you try it. Sounds like a safe way to look at it. Well, when you play all the games, you kind of, it is safe, but you just kind of see it all. You see everything. And that's why when games have a unique or new mechanic, it's interesting. What? Meeple Grande, raid. Yay! Thanks for the raid. It's like right in my face. That's okay though. Oh, hello. So how was the finale of Robinson Crusoe? Tell me how it went. I'm pretty sure you lost. And I believe it was because of Drew. So they were playing Robinson Crusoe. And before that they were playing more games. I know one of them was at least Aeon's End. They might have been playing even more than that. I'm not sure. But, yes, a rainbow squishy. Yes. That's right. It is my friend. Yay. Thanks, Time Roller. Those are all my rainbow. We call him the Rainbow Booger. Accusations thrown. That's right. Drew got killed by a seal again. It sounds like a very Arrested Development problem. I just rewatched Arrested Development, and Buster's hand, gets eaten by a seal. Oh man, it was so good watching Arrested Development again. This is such a good show. Hey, basic average girl. Thanks for following. Woohoo! Hey, Demon. Witcher Kickstarter over 8.1 million. 2 hours left. So I contacted this company and I was like, hey, are you looking for reviewers? And they're like, contact us in 2022. So that's basically a no. Holy smokes. That is like crazy numbers. Hello, Scary Movie Society. Welcome. Oh, hi. I gotta let the sound take over. We redeemed Leroy Jenkins. Did it go? Why didn't it go? What? Oh, okay. There it is. This stream is behind, I think. Not playing. No sounds? No sounds? This thing is all sorts of messed up. Oh, I think I know why. You just have to... Dang it. I don't know if I can do it. Let's see if I can do it. You went and updated, didn't you? I did do a recent update, and it just screwed everything up. It screwed it all up. Ridiculous. Let's see if I can do it. Out of stock. I can't do it. I wish Michael was there. He could do it. I don't think I can redo it. Get started. Oh yeah, there's the monthly challenge. We get the monthly challenge going on. Okay.
Leroy Dragons!
Did it do it that time? I think it did it that time. I'm happy now. I don't think I can do the oh hi, can I? Let's see. Oh hi. Like, is it still going? What is going on? Oh my goodness. That was a long... Like, it was like off sync. I don't know what's going on, so we'll just have to deal with it. Oh, hi. I love it. It goes so long. Oh, hi. Forever knocking. Oh my goodness. Well, anyway, thank you, Drew and Laura and Draylin. Though, Draylin, I'm not sure I know your actual name. Do I? Maybe. But thank you guys for the raid. Hope you guys had fun playing your cooperative games. You guys are great. I don't even know what I was talking about. I was just talking about set your bar low for new games, and then you'll enjoy them more. I'm such a curmudgeon. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I was talking about all of the games that I've played, not in this past week, but there was during Memorial Weekend, we went out to see our friends in Oklahoma, and we had so many games played, and I wrote about all of them in this week's blog. So yeah, there's a ton of games that we got to learn and play. So yeah, I'm just talking about all those games. One of those games that we actually played on the stream the other day was Biblio's Quill and Parchment. This is a new roll and write game, and it's awesome! Well, the game is played in 2 different phases, basically. So it's over 8 rounds, the first 4 rounds, and then the last 4 rounds. And the way you play the game changes up, like, dramatically. I'm like, this is like playing 2 different games in one game, using similar mechanics but different. And so it's a really quick-paced roll and write game, which is great. I always like roll and write games when they're not like 45 minutes or longer. Like, if a roll and write game goes an hour, it's like, wow, that was really long. We probably could have just played Yokohama instead. It's like, I compare things like that, you know, play like a Rialto or some other like board game in an hour time, or I could play this roll and write game in an hour. It has to be really good to be a roll and write game to be played in an hour. With Biblios, it runs about 30 minutes, and it's fast, and it's nice, and it's fun, and there's lots of juicy decisions, and I really, really like that. So, definitely check out that game if you like roll and writes. Roll and write, you got my attention. That's right. It's called Biblios Quill and Parchment. And it's great. I really enjoyed that one. And it's from Dr. Finn's Games. And they had a recent Kickstarter with all 4 of their recent games. And I think they were all just released or will be released really soon. The Kickstarter backers are getting their stuff. And, yeah, you know, apparently somebody said, I think it might have been Tom, who said they're the king of the king of fillers or something. It's what he said. And yeah, all their games are fillers. They are fairly quick to play, and usually you get a lot of good decisions. So that is what I'm looking for in a filler game, as well as games like No Thanks, which is always a great filler. Not many great decisions, but it's always fun to see what happens in that game. But you know what I mean. So when you get juicy decisions in a quick time period, that is nice. Another game we got to play while we were there was Fast and the Furious Highway Heist, a new Funko game. And honestly, I am not really into the theme at all. I haven't seen any of the movies, so I didn't really know what to expect. Like, I mean, okay, yeah, sure, there's fast cars and things blowing up and all these different things in the movie. Yeah, okay, it's an action film. Haven't seen it. What was great though is that I got to play with other people who were really into the theme, like really into it. So, they were like manipulating the cars to like do these like crazy turns, and then they were like and like all the sound effects and everything. They were so into this game. And you know what, when you play thematic games with people who love the theme, it just makes the game fun. And so we had a really great time playing this game. It is a cooperative experience to try and take over or destroy the enemy vehicles, and like you're moving these cars around and trying to perform these like stunts and everything. So it felt pretty thematic. I mean, I thought it was pretty cool. I mean, if the theme interests you at all, I definitely would say this is a really cool game. If it doesn't, well, play with people who do think the theme is really great, because you'll have a better time playing this game. I'm sure we'll show it off on the stream whenever Michael gets back, and we'll have a good time doing that. So, yeah, he'll do all the sound effects for us, guys. It'll be great. What else? Okay. Shouldn't you be working? Don't call people out. Just let them be. Let them lurk. Hey, when I work, I always have Twitch on every which way. Like, I have like 5 tabs open. Multitasking is what it is. It's multitasking. We played a game called Genotype. We liked it so much that we played it on the stream. So that was great. And hopefully you saw that stream, because we had a great time playing it. It is a really cool worker placement game with like a ton of dice. And then so it's like worker placement, then dice drafting, and you're trying to grow your plants, your pea pods or whatever. And if you're into science at all, then this is a game for you. Michael was totally geeking out during this game. Like, he was like Punnett squares. Oh my god. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I hated bio. Bio was the worst. I hated biology. But, however, the game was really fun and also fairly thematic. But I'm definitely going to tell my friend, who is a botanist, about this game, because he's going to flip. He's going to love it. Worker placement, my favorite mechanic. Nice. Well, you have a lot of great choices if you love worker placement games, because there's like a billion worker placement games, and I also love the mechanics, so I own all the games. All of those with it. So in the end, Genotype is a keeper. Not all games are keepers, but Genotype is. So much so that we like played it like right when we got back. Right when we got back from that trip, we're like, let's play it. And we showed it off. It was great. Yeah, so, and it's like the dice. It's like, the way the dice are used are really cool too. So it's fairly good and tight. There's a lot of choices. Because John and Lainey, Shrey says Genotype is good. Worth trying. Yeah, Shrey actually got to play it with the heavy cardboard guys over there. Edward. Did you win, Shrey? I forget. So Edward did a great stream, and Shrey got to be a part of that. That's exciting. I really like it, so. We looked at your playthrough of Genotype because you talked about it last week. Yay! Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, talking about it this week because I talked about it in the blog. So, that's what happens. You know, the games I recently play, that's what I talk about. But unfortunately, it's not widely available in your region. Oh, okay. All right. Maybe it will be. No second. Well, you tried, Shrey. You tried. Looks like a good game, though. It is. It is. And the beautiful thing about games is that they'll always come around. And by what I mean by that is that, you know what, if you don't get it right now, that's okay. It will probably show up in a trade or at a con or somewhere. You'll get to try it and you'll enjoy it. So I will be patient. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I'm always patient. I'm like, whatever, I can wait. I can wait. Every game has its day. It's like the saying, every dog has its day. Every game has its day. It will show up at some point. I'm always patient. Michael's like, I need all of it. When he learns of something, he's like, I need it all. So now he's on the quest to get all of Nemesis. I'm like, why? Like, I don't need all of it. Like, I'm like, okay, if it's a game I like, I don't need all of it. If it's a game I am obsessed with, it made my top 10 game of ever, Feast Froden, stuff like that, I need it all. But only then do I need it all. Even Gingoblis, my number one favorite game, I don't even really need the expansion. The expansion's fine. It's fine. The best mechanic that you can use from the expansion, you don't even need the expansion for. So just incorporate that rule. You'll be fine. Shrey's like, I don't need any of it. No. Get it out of the house. Sell it. So it's like, Rob sent this game, Bloodborne. That's the name of the game, right? Bloodborne. Yeah, I believe that. This is a new edition. CMON. 20,000 expansions. There's like 1 million expansions. I'm like, Michael's like, oh, I want to play that. Don't sell any of it. I'm like, get it out. I don't want it. It's so much. It's so much stuff. I'm like, what? On the positive side, I ended up selling all of Rob's Joan of Arc collection at some point. It's like, I can't even explain how many boxes Joan of Arc was. That was like insane. It was insane how much content. I'm like, who needs this? Not me. Not me. I'm so not a minis person. Yeah, cardboard is fine. I don't need all the little minis. I don't need all the huge boxes. I don't need all the extra stuff. I just want to play the game and be done. Play the next game. So yeah, that's what happened. Okay, so John and Lainey's, back to this. They both like Tishu, or Tichu, so Michael doesn't get mad at me. And I'm like, let's play. And they agreed. So we played a game of Tichu, and I was teammates with Lainey. I'm like, I'm sorry in advance. I'm a crazy Tichu player. I make crazy calls. And then, like, the first thing I do, I get my 8 cards in the first hand. Grand! Lainey's like, oh my god, I don't even remember how to play this game. This girl's calling grand. Second hand, I get all my cards. Tichu! Yep. Hey, on the plus side, I made all those calls. So it was a job well done. So yeah, it was fun. I love Tichu. It's like definitely a top favorite game of mine. It's a game I will always play. You know what? Oh, it's that time of night. Gonna hit the hay. We'll be back bright and early for more games in the morning. You want to play Tichu? Yes, I do. Let's play that right now. That's what we do. Bloody Lion says, we just got Destinies in. It has the tiniest minis. Is that okay? Yes, that's okay. I also have Destinies, which is on my shelf, and I need to open it. And Michael's like, you should play that as a solo game on the stream while I'm gone. I'm like, See, I don't think I want to do that. I could do that. I do know how to play, but it's like a lot. Like, I've already played the first scenario. I played it in prototype form. It probably hasn't changed all that much. But yeah, when it was on during the Kickstarter, I played it, and I really, really enjoyed it. But I don't know. The biggest thing is, can Michael and I jump into scenario 2, having played scenario 1, or is there stuff that needs to be saved from game to game? This is all stuff I need to, like, figure out. And, like, maybe we can jump into scenario 2, or maybe we have to replay scenario 1. All these things I don't know. So yeah. Steph, when did you start marking the Tichu deck? Hey, this was not even my copy of Tichu, and I always bring a copy. So I leave a copy in my game bag. I leave a copy in my car. It's a copy of Tichu is always available if anybody wants to play. It's always on me. It's somewhere. It's in the game bag. I don't mark the deck. I just play. It's fun. All right, so back many months ago, a game called Awkward Guest came out. And Aldi was like, oh, have you played Awkward Guest? It's really great. I'm like, oh, no. What is it? Like, I don't even know what it is. And I was fortunate to get to try that in our Oklahoma trip. And John's like, have you played this? And I'm like, no, actually, I want to play that. Cool, let's play. So we played. Oh, man. The cards, there's like 1,000 million cards. And each game that you play requires a specific set of cards. So you have to manually pull out like 1, 3, 10, 11, 12, 20, 231. It's like you have to go through all the cards, pull out the ones you need for each scenario. Man, what a pain in the butt. Okay, so then we play the game. The game's pretty good. It's like a huge clue game. So many options. Like, I don't know, 20 something weapons. Like, there's 6 suspects, but you have to figure out if they have the motive to do it. And then you have to figure out, how they got to the room and with what weapon. And you're trying to figure all this out using these cards. And so you're kind of playing this game, looking at your cards, writing stuff down. And then, okay, when it's your turn, you can ask, okay, do you guys have information about this person in this room, or 2 people, or whatever you want to ask about? And then everybody at the table can offer you cards with information about those things that you requested information on. You have to give cards from your hand of equal value. So if somebody hands you a card with a 3, or 3 cards of value 1, it's a value of 3. So you have to hand a value of 3 back to them. And so you're swapping these cards. It's kind of like a memory game too, because if you want to try and remember who gave you which cards so you can give them back, basically giving them no information, that's like a secondary level to this game. But you're trying to collect all this information and figure out, who killed the guy with what weapon. Yeah, and there's an app that you can use to like make your accusation, and it will tell you if you're right or wrong, so you don't have to be spoiled or anything. So that's actually really nice. It's a really nice app. And so it was a lot of fun. And then it took like another half hour to resort all the cards, put all the cards back. So I'm like, all right, is this game even worth it? to spend all this time. You spend all this time organizing these dang cards for the game. It's like it takes as much time to organize the cards as it does to play the game. It's like, oh my god. It's like, I don't know if it's worth it. It's definitely not a game I want to own. It is fun though, and I would do it again at like a convention or something. But is it too much trouble for, you know, what you're doing? Yeah, there's tons and tons and tons of replay value here though. So I don't know what to tell you. I think it's good. It's definitely worth trying. But is it worth the effort? I don't know. Maybe. Never heard of Teach You. Feel like we're missing out now. Oh, Teach You is amazing. It is a partnership card game. So if you like things like bridge or hearts, spades, stuff like that, where you're playing with a partner. Well, hearts you don't play with a partner, but if you're familiar with these things, then you will be familiar with this. It also has like a climbing element. So if I play a single card, everybody else can play a higher single card, comes back to me, keep playing until there is a single winner. It's a really, really fantastic game. If you like card games, I love all the classic card games. I will always play a card game. I really, really like card games. So not everybody likes card games, so you really have to like card games. But Teach You is probably my fifth favorite game of all time. I think it is. It's really great. Shrey doesn't like it, so not everybody likes it. But people who like it, love it. Okay, love it. What else did we play? Oh, we played a game called Shards of Infinity. This game has been on my want to play list for years. I love deck building games, and I just said I love card games. I love card games. And we love the kitty. Yeah, Shrey doesn't really like climbing games. That's true. That's true. Fine, whatever. So Shards of Infinity. Hey, thanks for following, Black Sheep. Thank you. So what is the thing? Shards of Infinity, deck building. If you're familiar with Star Realms, it's very similar to Star Realms. There's like a spread of cards. You're buying these cards to go. But what's cool about this game is that you can buy the mercenary cards in the middle of the table as a one-time use and just use it right then and there. Or you can buy it to add it to your deck. Going to your discard pile, and it will show up eventually. So there's like some cool like mechanics going on here. And you're also trying to like collect, I forget what it's called. It's like legendary power or something. You can become legendary or something. I don't know. I forget. They're probably just called shards because it's Shards of Infinity. You collect these like legendary points or something. And if you can get to like level 30, you can like play this card to automatically deal everybody enough damage to win the game. So you're trying to do that, I guess. Or you're just trying to knock everybody's health points down. Down and down and down. You can hear my Discord sound alerts. Stupid Discord. Sorry. Usually I don't have Discord open because reasons, but I closed it. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah. So Shards of Infinity was really good. It's on the wish list now, so hopefully. I know there's also a Steam app for that. So cool. Maybe I have to check that out. Ooh, the first thing we played when we got to Oklahoma was New Frontiers. I've played this a whole bunch in the recent weeks. Since I've learned this, I have now played it like, I don't know, 6 times. I don't know, like it's a lot. Whatever it is. It's on Board Game Arena. I've been playing it there. we showed it off on the stream because we're so excited, and we had a space night and everything, so that was really cool. Yeah, it was really great. So I don't know what else to say besides just play it and love it and be happy. Definitely a great game. I don't know if I like it more than Roll yet. Maybe not. I don't know. If I'm teaching somebody one or the other, it'd probably be New Frontiers, though. It's easier to get into, learn and play, and it's fun. So, super happy we got to play that. The last thing we learned was on the final night. Lainey and John were going to sleep because they had to get up and go to work and all these things. We had to get up and drive 10 hours, so I don't want to hear it. But I had been eyeing Yokohama Duel on their shelf, and I knew I'd only played 2, obviously Duel, and I really wanted to play that, so Michael and I stayed up and we played Yokohama Duel. He doesn't even remember playing Yokohama to begin with. I know we've played it. But he didn't remember it at all. So we went through all the rules. The game is fairly similar to Yokohama. It has a lot of similar ideas and mechanics and everything. But, and the game is actually really, really great. I liked it a lot. It's not better than Yokohama. And I would almost always, 90% of the time, play Yokohama over Yokohama Duel. Just because of the awesome mechanic of dropping your assistants in Yokohama, which it doesn't exist in Yokohama Duel. But a lot of the ideas are there. So like you're playing these cards that have strength value. So you're playing strength cards to the locations to gather resources. You're still trying to gain church points to gain the church cards. You're trying to gain, tech strength so you can gain those technologies and ongoing benefits. They also added a mechanic that if you have 5 or more strength value, then you can get one of these cards at the bottom of the board, and it will give you a one-time bonus of maybe import goods or resources or something like that. So I thought that was pretty cool that they included that. And the way you get mercenaries are different. There's like goals that you have to meet, and then you can get a mercenary, which is basically an extra card for an extra turn. So that was really cool. I thought they did a really great job with the game, and yeah, it's on the wish list. Even though I don't think I will ever play it, because why play it when I get to play Yokohama? It's one of those weird games that's really good, but not as good. What do you do? I don't know. It's a question. So there were also a couple games that I've had in my want to play list, new and shrink on my shelves that I've played before. So they haven't been a high priority. But by going to see our friends, we could unwrap those and get them played. So the first one we tried was Hallertau, mostly because I played it recently online, and I'm like, wow, I just really want to play this in person. I just want to really play this, and I quite enjoy Hallertau, and yeah, I wanted to play it. So I knew that John and Lainey both liked Uwe Rosenberg games, so I knew I was pretty in the clear that they were going to like this one. Not only that, did they like it so much that they bought it the next day, so I did my job. I get people to like games. On the plus side, Michael really liked it as well, so we showed it off on the stream and had a great time. Such a fun game. I really enjoyed it. The more I've been playing it, the more I enjoy it. I like that the decks are a little bit different each time you play, and it's a nice game, and I'm glad Michael liked it as much as he did. He likes Uwe Rosenberg games, but I think he really liked Hallertau, which was good. The other game I really wanted to rip the shrink off of and punch was Bonfire. So we had a little bit of a mini punching party. We opened up both of the games at the same time and just started punching. So that was fun. But Bonfire is a game that I tried last year on Tabletopia. Tabletopia is horrible. Like, I hate it. It's great that it's there. It's great that we can play on there. But when I have to, I'm like, do we have to? If that's our only option, okay, I'll do it. And Bonfire is just, it's so hard to play on Tabletopia. So I'm like, okay, maybe it'll be better on the table. No, not really. Wasn't better. And the thing was, nobody really liked it while we were playing it. I mean, I think Lainey actually liked it because she likes Feld games too. But Michael wasn't enjoying it. John wasn't enjoying it. So it made the whole process, like, harder in a way. So the game has a mishmash of mechanics and things that are just kind of all over the place. And just, you have to do everything in order to do well. And so everybody has to do everything to do well. And, yeah, it just makes it, you can't not do something, I guess. Like, you want to do a little bit of everything to get bonuses and fulfill the small contracts you need to fulfill and everything like that. So, yeah, I mean, there's just, the game is just not great for me. I know tons of people who really enjoy this game, but, you know, it's fine. I would play it again, but I don't think it will be on the keep shelf. Sounds good. Man, why do I keep dropping frames? What is up? It's ridiculous. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. Angry. Hey, Julie. So a game that I always love and have loved since I first played it is Suburbia. So this is my chance to play Suburbia. Michael has only played it on the app and needed to play it in person so we could possibly get it to the table and play it on the stream at some point, which I would love. And Suburbia is just so fantastic. I was so happy to play it. It's been years since I've played it. And it's sad because it is so good. And I love it so much. So I hopefully will get that collector's edition off my shelf and played. I already sorted and punched it all. Imagine that. I usually don't do that at all until I go to play the game, but I'm like, I want to get it played. So I actually did it all and organized it all. There's so much content in that collector's box, and it's just, like, ridiculous. But it's exciting, and I want to play it. So hopefully we will get to do that. Missed that. It's Friday. OBS is excited for the weekend. Yeah, exactly. Steph has been framed. What is up? Not the frames, they are dropping. Exactly. That is what's up. Not the frames. Whatever. So we got to play Suburbia. If you haven't played Suburbia, just do it. Do it! Just yell at people until they do something. Play the games. And then we played, oh my goodness. I'm like, okay, what's this game? John has all these games that are like German from like 1,000 years ago. I'm like, what's this? I haven't played this. I'm like, what's this? I want to play. So we played a game called Haben Gut. I don't know what it means. I don't know. But it was awesome. It was the best game I learned that weekend. I really, really liked it. It has simple rules. Buy low, sell high. Manipulate the market with cards that you're using between two players. So you'll have a tray between this person and you'll have a tray between this person. You're going to get to see and play cards from these trays. And actually, if you've played a game called Divinity Derby, it's the same thing. It's the same kind of mechanic where you're picking these cards and manipulating the track in this case. In Divinity Derby, you're actually racing these like mythical creatures. It's actually not bad. I liked it. And I'd play it again. For a racing game, that's saying a lot. I don't even like racing games, but that's a racing game. Habagut is a buy low, sell high. So you're trying to manipulate the market so you can buy it low and then manipulate the market to push it up and sell it high. And the catch is, if you don't make enough donation and you have the lowest amount of donated money at the end, then you are eliminated. You cannot win the game. So don't be that person. Make sure you donate enough and have enough to win the game. No problem, right? Scared goes to play Suburbia. All right. I'll chill. I'll take a chill pill. So Habagut was excellent. Totally loved it. Impossible to find. Man, like I said earlier, every game has its day. It will come around. I will find a copy. It's now on my to hunt for list because I liked it so much. I'm like, okay, I need it. Who can I trade? For what do you need? I just want it. Just send it my way. I want it. And then somebody wrote on my blog like, yeah, it's getting a reprint. I'm like, oh, really? Is it? And Trey's like, that's a lie. I'm like, I hope it's not a lie. But I didn't see any information on a reprint, so I don't know what they were saying and what they were looking at. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm a good person. I just, gotta make people play the good games. Suburbia is a good game. You won't be disappointed. You know what you could do? You can get the app. You can play on the app. That's how Michael played. And then finally played the real game. Good person with an evil laugh. I'm innocent. And of course we played a few kids games because, I like kids games. I like kids games. And John has all these crazy kids games that are just like old school with like crazy pieces and like the most adorable pieces. And I'm like, I want to play that. And Michael's like, oh my God, not again. Not another, not again. It's like this. It's like, ugh, really? I'm like, the games are like 10 minutes. Come on. I gotta get my game count up. This month is terrible for game count. I'm like not doing well at all learning any games this month. So I gotta step up my game. Hey, Dan will be visiting. So when Dan's visiting, we're gonna get through all of my 3-player games. We're gonna make Dan play all these games over here. I'm not even gonna add the word I wanted to add. All these games over here that have just been sitting. Oh my goodness. I will definitely check out Suburbia. I'm intrigued now. Okay, let me know how it goes. So yeah, all the kids games. We played a whole bunch of kids games, and I talked about Mommy's Treasure, which is actually Tiny Park. Mommy's Treasure came first. Tiny Park was the re-theme. Obviously, Tiny Park is a great theme, and that's a better theme. So I'm glad that they redid it with a theme park theme. So yeah, it was great. It was fun because we actually got to play that game with the kid, and she had played before, so she was explaining a whole game to me. So this little kid was like, yeah, and then you roll a die, and then you can roll it again. You take the piece, you put it on the board. And she was so cute. She ended up winning, so that was even better. Yeah, another kids game we got to try was Viva Topo. And oh my goodness, there's like this cute little cat figure. It's like made of like these like wooden pieces, and just it was so cute. And then you're playing as these mice creatures, and you're trying to like run around to get to Cheese Paradise. I mean, it was like super cute. I mean, it was a little kids game. It's probably for like 4-year-olds or something, but it was like really good. And That's why John has it, because he likes, cute little pieces like that. Like I do. It worked. I got to play. That's cute. It was. It was really cute. And that's all I wrote about this week. I don't think I'll be ready about any more of the trip next week, because I'm a little behind. But there's a whole lot of games that I get to talk about coming up. I actually don't even have a show and tell today. I didn't really get many games the past couple weeks. I did get Let's Make a Bus Route, the dice game, and that's fantastic. It's so good. It's so good. I really liked it. I like Let's Make a Bus Route, though. It's very similar, except it's a 2-player game. The dice game is a 2-player game. So we will be definitely showing that off probably Tuesday. Tuesday? I could play it solo, but I'll probably just wait. I don't know what else we'll play. I don't know. So Michael is a thing on Wednesday night, so we're going to probably push the stream to Tuesday. And then maybe I'll still do games on Wednesday. I'm not really sure. I don't know yet. Things I don't know. Kind of SimCity board game edition. So all this Sunday, I don't know what I'm doing. I have things that I want to show but I could wait till do that Wednesday. And on Sunday I could just do Board Game Arena with the chat again. That was really fun on Wednesday. As long as Dr. Sign will play. And Dr. Sign's like, wait, what? Did I hear my name? You're going to play games after Hodgepodge and on Sunday. Oh, am I playing games right now? No, I have to go get lunch. Steph isn't streaming games enough, sob. I blame Michael. I could do solo games on Sunday. But I blame Michael. It's just easier to blame Michael. Correction, after lunch. Well, you know what? You know what's funny is that you guys know Silver Medal Tavern, right? I assume you all know Silver Medal Tavern because he's good peeps and he streams games. So tonight on his stream, I'm going to show up. We're going to play Feast for Odin. 2-player. He's been asking me, do you want to play Feast for Odin? I'm like, yes. Yes, I do. Yes, I want to play. So we're going to play Feast for Odin tonight on his channel. Now he streams like super late. That Bloody Lion might be waking up. Because that's okay. So what time is it now for you, Bloody Lion? Because let's see. Right now is 3, and I'm streaming with Silver Medal Tavern at 11. So 8 hours from now. 8 hours from now is when we're streaming A Feast for Odin. So it'd be like the morning. It'd be like the morning. No. Midnight o'clock Eastern time. Yeah, Julie's never awake. Yeah, no. He streams so late. It's so late. But because I stay up till like 4 a.m. every day, it's fine for me. I don't mind. So starting at 11 p.m. is fine. Like, I'll do that. Greetings, human. Hello, garlic. I don't get to watch Silver often because of that. Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, he streams at 9 p.m. his time because he's on the West Coast. So I will be a guest star in Crushing His Soul at Feast for Odin tonight. So if you want to see that, you can join us. It'll be a lot of fun. Obviously, Feast for Odin. It's like my favorite. And by favorite, I mean like, I don't know, fourth favorite or something. I don't know. I don't remember my rankings right now. But it's somewhere up there. It's like Gingopolis, Fields of Varl, Seven Wonders, Feast Froden, Tichu. I think those are like the top 5. You're playing on TTS? No. He has it set up on his side. I'll actually have a camera of my boards, my stuff. So I'm going to figure out a top-down view of that, and he's going to boost that so people can see that I'm not cheating. So, yeah, it'll be good. Oh, Timer Lore learned teacher this week. Silver Medal Tavern. I don't know. I don't think I have shoutouts featured. I don't think I have the shout out. Silver Medal Tavern. Yeah, that. Yeah, that. Alright, you can just watch the VOD, Weirdnin. Or you can just stay up. Obviously. Yeah, we might still be gone when you wake up, so check it out. It's Saturday, though, so you might sleep in. So he's good, people. He does good streams. And, yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to play. So that's tonight. And maybe be Board Game Arena on Sunday. And Tuesday, Michael and I will be back with games. He's supposed to be back. So hopefully nothing goes wrong. Usually awake at 6. Oh, okay. Woohoo! T-Mon gets to play with games in person. That's exciting. Don't sleep in. Usually wake at 6. Yeah, that's really early. It's like really early. I go to bed at like 4, so 6 is really early. Anyway, I think that's it. I will be right back. Be right back.